Jump from SoCal, Hollywood to the slums.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, NBA fans. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson, and seated beside me, Kenny the Jet Smith and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. We'll watch the Phoenix Suns in this one as they go up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Checking out Cleveland. This is their first time facing off this season. Last year, they split the season series at a game apiece. And I think we're really going to enjoy this type of game, a battle of super athletes, if you will. Shaq, this question for you. Can either team slow the other ones down, or are we just looking at a high-flying free-for-all?
I don't really care about that, Ernie, right now. Get your popcorn ready. You want highlights, just the game you want to see.
You don't care?
Just,
obviously,
Ernie,
you do
I want
care.
some popcorn, I want some butter, I want some salt. I just want to watch this game, Ernie.
All the things
you
that
like
are great
that
for your
fake butter they
cholesterol.
put on sometimes at,
Yes, I do.
At the movie theater?
Yes, I should.
The fading amber light gleaming over the Valley of the Sun here in Phoenix, Arizona. We have an interconference affair lined up for you today as the Cleveland Cavaliers come in for this one. Thanks for joining us, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and here with me tonight, Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke reporting from the sideline. They'll play this one here in Phoenix before the Suns head back out on the road. They're still looking to settle into the new season, working on improving their record with each opportunity to try to pick up some wins.
You know, at the start of every season, everybody thinks they're going to be playing for a championship, or at least that's what they say. That optimism can really come into cold reality when you start as slowly as they have.
And they haven't done much to turn it around. I mean, they may have really liked their plan coming into the season, but they can only stick with it for so long. Eventually, they're going to have to come up with a plan B.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. Burgess in at two-guard. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Kevin Love. Then there's Irving. And it's Powell in at the small forward.
And he's starting to get what he wants here early and often. Nice move.
Here's Irving. Jahlil Okafor making his last shot. Count the bucket. Irving's got his first points of the game.
You know, he didn't need to make the layup complicated. I mean, it's not a trick shot contest, but he decided to go for a little extra flavor on that one.
The shot by Knight, no good. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Irving with it, and it's Knight picking him up. Feeds it to Love. From 13, good, and the assist goes to Irving. Love's got his second basket of the night.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Down low, Baylor, that's good.
Brandon Knight certainly can pass the orange.
Cavaliers are gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Passes to Burgess. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
They set the screen. Knight loses the defender with the screen and drills the jumper.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Irving passes to Burgess. A second chance effort, can't get it to go. And Phoenix will come the other way. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
Just looking at the stat sheet, they gave far too many free throws away in that game. Maybe it was the noise in the building or something, but they really looked rattled.
Well, Greg, I don't know if it was the biggest reason for that loss, but all of those misses from the stripe clearly had an impact on that game.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And, Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Thompson, he's checked in for Jordan. And Smith subbed in for Powell.
Oh, that's got to be deflating and disappointing to miss a wide-open shot like that right in your wheelhouse.
And Irving with the basket on the assist by Freak. Freak's got 3 assists tonight.
And doing a great job here just stringing together solid possessions as they build that lead up.
I tell you, there's no substitute for consistency, Greg. You know that, I know it. You can stay in control of the game. They'll stay in control of it if they simply stay good with their execution of the game plan and don't waste any possession.
Here's Knight following the basket by Kyrie Irving. And yes, sir, that one drops.
I really hope he doesn't try that move again. It worked at one time, but he's not the guy to be working the crossover.
There's a minute 34 left in the first quarter. He gives them a double-digit lead. And that's now 9 points for Love.
And a huge lead here early to start.
Well, you know, right from the tip, there's not anything they haven't done well so far.
And now, your Sun Dancers.
Right now, let's bring up the 2K leaderboard and see the teams that really knew how to clog the passing lanes last season. Fifth.
Both really good defensively last season, and that showed up in those steals numbers.
Looney's checked in for Cleveland. Teague comes in for Irving. Knight against Thompson. Cantor. Yes, and Knight with the assist that time.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Here's Looney. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Looney's got his first bucket in this one. This one for three. Olynyk can't hit.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment in his face.
Now, here is Smith. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him.
And it's like raining buckets right now. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, we've got to be careful. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves just yet. But it has been pretty ugly so far, no doubt about that.
The Suns shooting their first foul shot of the night.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
And you can't take those numbers lightly, fellas. I mean, their free throw shooting made a difference for them in a lot of their games last season.
You know, he almost pulled the trigger on that possession, but recognized that there was a better option. That's what we mean by playing for your teammates.
Now here's Freak. He had 13 points in the win against Minnesota. Smith dishes to Freak. Again, the Cavaliers score.
And they keep going down low with the ball and keep getting positive results.
Extremely positive. I mean, this is a very nice lead to have early in the ball game.
Domination. And DeAndre Jordan not a focal point offensively for this team, but as a defender, he had
Not really a big scorer for.
Jordan, the man who knows what his job is. So it's both teams making substitutions here. The Cavaliers leading by 13. We've got Okafor. Brandon Knight is out there with Andrew Nicholson, and it's Bush in at the 2. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Freak kicks to Irving, and stolen by Knight. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Wolves put together a nice one. He finished with 13 points, and part of that scoring came from beyond the arc, adding a few threes to his already impressive season total. This outing from him helped ensure the win to keep the team's solid run of games going.
Thanks, Doris. He had a heck of an outing that night, GA.
Yeah, he really did, Kevin. I mean, a very professional performance. Played hard every single second he was on the court.
Guys, that's what we expect from him, and he rarely lets us down, and he certainly didn't let us down that night. And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the boards.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
Knight passes to Bush. Stolen away. There's the dish to Smith. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
The Suns making a switch here. Cantor's checked in. Here's Bush. And the Suns miss again.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter. And chalk up a few more points for him there. This has been a one-sided game in just about every area.
Absolutely. I echo that sentiment. Their offense, their defense, I mean, it's all been terrific.
And again, Kyrie Irving. Irving's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Another bucket added to the lead. They've been the better team in every facet.
And in my opinion, you get extra bonus points, extra eye of the beholder points when you do it the way they're doing it on the road. That's special.
For Phoenix, they have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. Anderson, he's checked in for Okafor. The Cavaliers leading by 20. Pass to Hawes. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 5 assists tonight.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep.
Again, the Cavaliers score.
Well, I tell you what, getting out in transition has really been a big part of this run they're on now.
And the best way to pile up points in a hurry, just run and get your buckets before the defense can get set.
Knight with it. There's a screen by Canada. Beyond the arc.